friends, welcome to Jothishi.com channel. In this series of videos on Nakshatras, today we'll talk about the Krithika Nakshatra. Krithika, which is also known as Karthika Nakshatra, is actually lauded by Agni. So Agni, or the sun god, where it kind of reflects the characteristics of Agni. So Krithika Nakshatra native, a person who has moon in Krithika Nakshatra, is naturally inclined to politics, primarily because of the status of the sun or the Agni, where the person shines in that particular field. So whether it is politics or whether it is movies, the person will automatically shine in that particular field. So you would probably find people like Barack Obama, who has a very strong Krithika Nakshatra. Since Krithika Nakshatra is lauded by the Agni, you would also find some of the people who are extremely spiritual. So for example, there are two directions that we can probably take in life. One is the direction of the moon, and one is the direction of the sun. So when the sun or the Agni is very strong, you would find a peculiar, very strong spiritual characteristics in the person. So for example, Ammachi, Mata Amritandamai, you would find a very strong moon exalted and placed in the Krithika Nakshatra. So Krithika Nakshatra natives have the natural tendency to be a leader, to be a politician, and that politician will be a special politician. So for example, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who has a very strong Krithika Nakshatra and a strong sun, he is probably known as a person who is a little different. So for example, even in movies, you will have a person like Sanjay Dutt or a person like Sridevi, who has a very strong Krithika Nakshatra, who have their moon in Krithika Nakshatra, and they are exceptionally different. So Krithika Nakshatra are also related to being looked after by multiple mothers. The story goes way back to Lord Subramanya, Lord Shiva's son, who was primarily looked after by 7 sisters. So the cluster of stars today is called Pleiades, and it's currently known as Krithika Nakshatra. And these 7 sisters kind of looked after Lord Subramanya so that he can vanquish the evil demons. So person with moon in Krithika Nakshatra, you would probably find that they will have multiple mothers, or they will have multiple people or women looking after them when they were small kids. Or you could also find that people with moon in Krithika Nakshatra probably are interested in adopting children as well. So for example, Shushmita Sen, you would find that she has adopted a kid, and she has a very strong Krithika Nakshatra, moon in Krithika Nakshatra as well. So any surgeon, any person with a strong military background, there are good probability that apart from politician and these movies, you would find these people have inclination of having the moon in Krithika Nakshatra. So you would find a strong surgeon, a surgeon who does cutting and kind of anything related to gynecology, anything related to orthopedics. You would find the surgeon having a strong Krithika Nakshatra. So the person with moon in Krithika Nakshatra is also known to kind of speak and have a cutthroat attitude in terms of his or her ability to talk. So you would find any person, if you would find them, kind of talking very to the point, you can be reasonably sure that the person has his or her moon in Krithika Nakshatra. So in case you would want to find if any of the strong planets are in Krithika Nakshatra, you should definitely kind of visit Jothishi.com and get a free analysis done. And if at all you find that any of your important planets are in Krithika Nakshatra, you should have this close relationship with the sun and with Agni. In other words, you should probably light the lamp at your home daily so that the energy of Agni kind of encapsulates in your body, mind and spirit. Thank you for watching the Jothishi.com channel.